So here's the deal. Our At the Track presentation has been stalled a bit. Let's hope we can get that for you in a few minutes. We're going to talk some cricket now. I can update you, though, that the West Indies are 113 for 7 in the 17th over in this third T20 international against the England team. England, of course, winning the toss and sending the West Indies in to bat. So 113 for 7 in the 17th over, the West Indies against England. Now, rain again played a big part when the CG United Super 50 Cup continued on Wednesday in Trinidad and Tobago. 2 matches were slated, however, only one was completed, with the fixture between the West Indies Academy and Barbados Pride being abandoned without a ball being bowled. Windward Islands Volcanoes were winners over combined campuses and colleges in the late fixture in a match reduced to 44 overs. Batting first at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, the Volcanoes posted 307 for 7 off their allotment, led by 77 from West Indies batsman Alec Athanaze with, he got 77 there, 70 from Sunil Ambris, his second 50 of the tournament, and 50 from West Indies Test batsman Kavem Hodge. Amari Goodrich, 2 for 43, and spinner Romario Graves, 2 for 26 for the CCC. Chasing an adjusted 312 for victory, the Marooners were dismissed for 213 in 36.3 overs, despite 55 from Jonathan Drakes, whose knock was no match for Shadrach Descartes, 4 for 43, his season's best figures, to secure the 98-run victory for the Volcanoes on the Duckworth-Lewis Stern method. That result means the Windward Islands Volcanoes remain 6th with 29 points from 6 matches, including 2 wins ahead of the CCC, who have 21 points from their 6th with 1 win, 4 losses and a no result. TNT Red Force continue to lead with 52 points ahead of the Barbados Pride and Jamaica Scorpions with 45 and 40 respectively. Leeward Islands Hurricanes occupy the other semi-final position with 38 points. So the TNT Red Force continuing to position themselves as a top-seeded team heading into the semis. But maybe Ramarak, who is from TNT, can explain why there is so much rain in TNT and affecting the cricket.
You know, Ram Harak has done many things in her life. Like, I used to anchor the newscast before. I was also in charge of the crime rate, but I never was a meteorologist. Okay. So I've never done weather news. I mean, I would anchor it, but I would go on the website, like the Met Office, and I'd get that. So I have no answer for him. All that to say, what's wrong with you? Why is there so much rain in Jamaica?
Well, to be honest, a lot of rain right throughout the Caribbean, because there was some rain in St. Lucia today as well that delayed the start of the third T20 International, which the West Indies are struggling in at the moment. But TNT Red Force doing well, aren't they?
Yeah, they've been doing pretty well. I want to say that we've seen comprehensive wins from the Red Force team. We've seen a collective unit. I love that for the TNT Red Force. We're getting consistent performances with both bat and ball. The guys are looking very, very happy as well. You know, the fielding, Lance, also commendable. So I'm happy, and I think the Red Force are on target to, of course, walk away with the title. Now, that's me saying that, one, because I want it to happen for them, and they are the defending champions. So I'm expecting them to want to retain that title. But there are other contenders, and one of the teams that has really, really impressed me would be the Windward Volcanoes and how they've gone about their wins, the manner in which they've done so. They have Alec Athanaze getting consistent performances. We've seen consistent bowling as well from that team. So that is one of the teams, you know, that has stood out for me personally. There are some top performers like Justin Graves continuing to dominate when it comes to the batting performances. So I think overall, it is anybody's one to win. But based on the point standings, I think TNT Red Force would want to close this one out.
Yeah, I think win-loss ratio, the Barbados Pride have been matching TNT Red Force, but TNT Red Force have secured more bonus points. So Red Force are ahead because I think, like TNT Red Force. Barbados Pride have lost just one game so far, and they had a no result as well, so they've been hampered by that.
And as you say that, I think about how close second and third are, because the Barbados Pride are second on 45 points. Jamaica, my second home, in third position on 40 points. And Lance, you know how this goes with the bonus points. And earlier today, you and I were chatting about that when I noticed the number of bonus points that TNT Red Force had picked up. So it really only takes one match for, let's just say, the Jamaica Scorpions to rack up some of those bonus points, and they move into second position. So I think, you know, again, it's a bit wide open. And what I like is I've been seeing competitive cricket from the different teams, and I love that. I just really wish the Rains would stay away. So you see, in fourth position we have the Leeward Hurricanes, then in fifth, Guyana Happy Eagles. I'm a bit disappointed in the Happy Eagles because I felt like if this year, Lance, they would have been a lot higher up the table. A bit shocking to see them in that position. And then the Windward Volcanoes, you know, doing what they have to do, CCC as well, and then Windies Academy at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, credit to the Scorpions, who had a wretched 2023 campaign, losing all of their matches, and having a new coaching staff now with Robert Haynes. They call him the senior pro. He's in charge. And after the bad start they had to the tournament, because they had lost their opening game to the Pride, but they've played undefeated since then. So credit to the Jamaica Scorpions, who started the tournament badly but have resuscitated their game and are positioning themselves well for a semi-final spot. I know, as you mentioned earlier on, the Red Force have been pretty solid throughout the tournament, but because of the format of the competition, you've got to continue that form in the playoffs, because you have a semi-final and final. So even though you head into the semis as a top-seeded team, based on the body of work you would have done, you would have put forward in the round robin phase, you've got to repeat it. You've got to repeat it in the semis and the final if you get there. But I like Red Force. I think they're a solid team.
I find consistent. I realized something about you. Sorry to cut you, but I had to. I realized you like a lot about Trinidad and Tobago, because you support TKR. I know it's a franchise, but a lot of Trinis in that. You like me. You like the Red Force. So that says a lot.
No, well, I like quality. That's the truth. And TNT Red Force have always been good in white ball cricket. They're not so hot in red ball cricket. So I like to reward quality performances with my rating. So I think that Red Force and TKR have been outstanding teams in T20 cricket, and for the Red Force for 50 over cricket as well. So you've got to hand them that. And as far as my rating for TNT's Soca Warriors are concerned, TNT have always been a powerhouse in Caribbean football, and they have produced some of the best players I've ever seen produced by the Caribbean. So I like TNT's football team as well.
Can I continue?
But that's it.
That's not true. He gives me snacks all the time, and he's in a red shirt, so that speaks volumes. We're going to wrap up this segment. West Indies, of course, will keep on updating you on the score throughout the show. Taking a quick break, and we'll be right back.